Hello everybody, Chris from dubizzle Cars here. And as you notice, we have a little bit of a change of scenery here. That's because we've brought something home. We've had our eye on this car for over 7 months since it launched in the United Arab Emirates, and we finally have it. This is the 2021 Lexus LC500 Convertible. And here it is, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Well, the LFA left a hole in our heart, and well, we thought Lexus would never come out with a halo car. They came out with this absolute beauty. From head to toe, this car is stunning from every angle. The way the curves swoop from one end of the car to the other, the lines perfectly match, and it's just so beautiful. This car is absolutely incredible. We have nice shiny 21-inch alloys on each corner, and what makes this one truly special is, of course, the convertible roof. But we'll get back to that later, because now we're at the back of the car, and here's one interesting feature. The brake lights, well, they do their usual thing, but check out this cool LED 3D effect. This is new for the LC500. While we're at the back of the car, let's have a look around, and always let's see what's under here. Now, as always, there are 3 ways to open this. I thought there were only 2, but there's actually a 3rd way. Inside, from the key and via a secret button that I've only just noticed, right down here. We press it and the boot opens. It's not automatically opening, it is manual. And you probably have enough space in here for maybe a helmet for when you do a track day at the Dubai Autodrome, or I don't think you'd be able to fit golf clubs in. So the boot isn't big, but then again, this is a Grand Tourer. Why do you need a big boot for? Now let's head inside the car. Now, as you notice, the door handles are seamless. They're integrated into the bodywork like many cars nowadays. So you simply just press this up here, and out it comes. It's got a little Lexus logo on the top. But what if you want to lock the door? How do you do that? How do you get the handle to go back in? You could just lock the car normally, but if you double tap, in it goes. So despite this being a Grand Tourer or a sports car, however you want to put it, it does have space for 4. Yeah, 4. I don't know who exactly would fit in here. Maybe a small infant. Definitely not on the size adult would not fit in here, but at least it does have 2 seats, and when the passengers are in the back here, they can look at the Lexus logo. Inside the LC500 Convertible, we have space for 2 up front, as with every car, covered in soft, supple leather, as you would expect, and it comes in a multitude of colors. The car only comes with leather as well. The seats on this side are powered with memory, on the other side they're just powered. And if you look further down, you can see that the door sills are covered with carbon fiber, and they're even branded with Lexus, which gives us a taste of how light this car truly is. Now that we're inside, and as you can see, I just about fit in this car. So for people that are my size, the LC500 Convertible is a great Grand Tourer sports car for you. As you know, most of these cars, they don't really fit people of our size. Let's check out some features. As you can see, it's very premium inside here. There's a lot of leather, there's a lot of soft touch leather as well. There's metallic accents and very few plasticky parts. Up front, we have the leather-wrapped multifunction steering wheel with paddle shifters for a more engaging experience. A fully digital dashboard, and then the center console here sits in the middle. We have a passenger grab handle for when you want to scare the passenger, of course. And then we have our center screen in the middle here. It's not a touchscreen, which is kind of strange in 2021, but it does provide navigation, Apple CarPlay, and all the useful features that you may need. However, it is covered by a piece of plastic that sort of stretches around here that you can just see the clock as well. Not sure how I feel about that, but we can control it by what I always assume is my mortal enemy, is this trackpad thing here. The good thing is that we can control it via the buttons and via the steering wheel itself, so we don't have to use this mouse pad too much. Good sound, but that's besides the point. This is, of course, a convertible. No roof here whatsoever. It does have a soft top roof, not a hard top one, and to operate it, it's hidden under here. It's quite well hidden. Press this down here and lift this up. You can do this obviously one-handed. The one thing that I'm not keen on is that this is technically, it's manually operated. I have to keep my finger on here to have the roof go up, but I can do it at certain speeds, which is good, and it doesn't take too long to go up. So when it's nice and hot outside, I'm shaded and keep myself cool. And as always with Lexus, you get ice cold AC. I almost forgot to show you that this car has various drive modes. Obviously we have the normal / custom mode where you can adjust it to how you want to drive the car. We have, of course, sport, and then Sport Plus, which of course gives us better throttle response, a better sound from the engine as well, and plus we get this cool purple hue here on the side. But interesting enough, we have a comfort option, and then of all things, we have an eco mode. We have a V8 5.0. Why do we have an eco mode? Now it's time to look under the bonnet. Now, I can probably assume that you're guessing, oh, there's a V10 under here. No, unfortunately not. That was strictly for the LFA, although this does sound not as good as the LFA, but it does sound very good. Under the bonnet, and if you haven't guessed with the LC500, is that we have a 5.0 litre V8. It generates 467 horsepower. It's connected to a 10-speed automatic, which sends power to the rear wheels, and it will do 0 to 100 in less than 6 seconds. In terms of pricing, well, this car will set you back 465,000 dirhams, and while it's evenly matched to its competitors, it does seem quite pricey. But then if you look at the specs and the way it looks and what you get, it's certainly worth the money. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like what you see, take it down in the comment section below. If you've got any questions, ask away. And before we go, shout out to the Dubai Autos Rome for letting us shoot in the pit garages.